Cloth Diapers. Oh wait, okay, I'm not there yet, I have 5 minutes. Phone call. I don't know where I was. I'm still in my gym clothes. Hi guys. Today's video is going to be all about cloth diapers, particularly my wash routine and the kind of diapers that I use. If you're new to cloth diapers, you have probably found out that there are just about 1 billion different types to choose from. So that's kind of the first thing you have to do is do your research and find out what kind of cloth diaper is going to work for you. First, you will probably realize that cloth diapers are not what they used to be, especially if you're talking to your mom like I did when I first got involved with cloth diapers. I spoke to my mom and my family and they were like, "You're never going to last doing cloth diapers, they are terrible, yada yada." And let me tell you that they have come a long way if you don't already know that. So I'm going to show you the kind that I use. It's called a BumGenius, and these are, I think these are 4.0s and these are 3.0s. Basically, they look exactly the same, not much of a difference. So these are basically just an all-in-one diaper. They're a pocket diaper, which means that they have an insert. And I will show you the insert. It just comes out like this. And basically, they just grow with your child from 7 pounds to potty training age up to 35 pounds. They have little snaps on them, which you can make them small. This is newborn-ish size for a lot of absorbency. And then this is kind of growing up as you go, and that goes the same with the cloth diaper. It's like this. And then for newborn, there's little snaps on here that you can make it smaller. These also come in 2 varieties. They have snaps and Velcro. I like Velcro. It's more of, reminds me more of like disposable diapers. Very easy to use. You just use the Velcro. Pretty self-explanatory. And it closes. The snaps up here, they come with snaps. I didn't like those just for one reason. When the baby starts to become a little mobile, it takes a little bit more time to do the snaps when you're changing a baby. So my child definitely doesn't stay still, so I'm very thankful that I got the Velcro ones. So this is the newborn size I'll show you for comparison, and this is like the big guy size. So, and it also comes with a newborn insert. Here's the newborn insert. It's very thin, and you put that in there and it absorbs as much as the newborn goes potty. One thing that I don't like about the Velcro, I haven't had an issue with it yet, but I've heard that the Velcro wears a bit easily, especially if you use the dryer, a hot dryer with the elastic too. That's another thing. But if you line dry, that shouldn't be an issue. One thing with the Velcro is when you go to wash them, you're supposed to put them on these little tabs so they don't go astray. But oftentimes I find mine break off like so, and yeah, they get stuck to each other, but I mean, it's not a huge deal yet. I've been using these diapers for my first child, so I used them until she was newborn, up until potty training age. She potty trained really early, so I only used them for 18 months. And my daughter now is 13 months. So I think they're in great shape for using them for so long. An important thing to know is that if you're going to cloth diaper, a lot of people ask the question, how many do I buy? A good size stash is 24. That's what I would recommend. I have way more than that, and you're probably going to find that you're going to buy more than that as well because 1, they are super duper cute, and 2, they get really addicting. So I'm going to start on my list of reasons why I cloth diaper. Environment, chemicals, blowouts, cuter designs, cost, last longer than 1 child. Awesome! So awesome! Everything is awesome! Cloth diapers are awesome! 1 is they're way better for the environment. So disposables, the statistic is 60% of our landfills in the United States are filled with solely diapers. 60%! I can't even wrap my mind around that. I know how much garbage I throw away, which is a lot, I think, and to know that I don't throw away any diapers, just to imagine someone who does do disposables, how much more garbage they have, and they take, how many is it? 500 years to decompose. 500 years for one diaper to decompose. Oh, that's so long, guys. Number 2 reason I use cloth diapers, it's to save the Benjamins, guys. It's a huge money saver. I spent $250 on my stash of cloth diapers. Now, I got them on sale, and you can get them on sale or used from someone who had gently used their diapers. I spent $250 on my cloth diapers. I got them on a second sale at cottonbabies.com, which is an amazing website. They have second sales all the time, which is kind of like their clearance. Kind of like their clearance, but they're brand new diapers and they have like minor flaws, but mine are perfect. Obviously, they've lasted this long. Anyway, so I also use cloth wipes. So I bought like really cheap like baby wipes, and I just use water to wipe my baby's bum, and that works perfectly for us. Neither one of my kids have ever had diaper rash, thankfully. So the Benjamins, okay. After some major Googling, I found out that disposable diapers, the average household spends about $1,000 a year on disposable diapers. And that's not including wipes. So if you include, like, I don't know how many wipes people go through, 1 package, 2 packages, I guess they're fairly cheap. But if you spend the extra money and get organic wipes or like natural wipes, it adds up really quick. And you can factor in the amount of, energy that you use to wash and dry the diapers. But I mean, guys, my energy bill hasn't really raised since, between my diaper periods. It's not a huge influx at all. Maybe $5 if I had to guess, but not very major. Also, to tag along on the cost, they last more than one child. As I mentioned previously, I've used my cloth diapers for both of my kids. So with this, I spent $250 with my first child on diapers. That's it. My second child, I spent nothing. Nothing. My cost was free. Thank you, cloth diapers. Reason number 3 is because they are chemical free, and that's a huge reason. Disposable diapers have traces of dioxin, which is a toxic byproduct of the paper bleaching process, listed by the EPA as the most toxic of all cancer-linked chemicals, and it's banned in most countries, but not the United States. Come on, US, like jump on the bandwagon. What are you doing? Okay, another chemical is TBT. It's a toxic pollutant known to cause hormonal problems in humans and in animals. I don't even want to risk my children having hormonal problems. The third main chemical that I've read about is called sodium pileocrylate. Did I mispronounce that? Probably. It's a type of superabsorbent polymer, also known as the substance that increases the risk of women getting TSS, which is toxic shock syndrome, from tampons. Reason number 4 is blowouts. I've never experienced a blowout with a cloth diaper. 3 years ago, I went on a trip up north, so I decided to put my daughter in disposable diapers for one night, just so I didn't have to carry any dirty diapers with me on the plane. So I put her in disposables. I kid you not, she had a blowout. Like the very first time this child was ever in disposable diapers, blowout. I was like so disgusted. It was everywhere. And I was like, are you kidding? Is this what people deal with all the time with disposables? No way. Reason number 5 is they have super cute designs for these cloth diapers. My designs are like super boring. Obviously, I don't have designs. They're like solid colors. There are kind of 2 downfalls to cloth diapering. One is you have to wash them. But what I'm talking about is if you are not exclusively breastfeeding, you need to wash the poop. You need to wash the poopy ones. They do have something called a diaper sprayer where you hook it up to the water spout of your toilet and you hold the diaper over your toilet and you spray the poop into the toilet. I've heard great things about that. I've never owned one of those. I don't really think it's necessary. What I do is I just shake the poop in the potty and then I rinse out the cloth diaper in the sink and then I put it in my little bin. The second one is if you don't put enough inserts in there, depending on like if it's overnight or something, it might leak through. Okay, so I'm gonna spout off a couple tips for you. Tip number 1, if you have stains on your diapers and you wanna get them out, this is a big one, You can line dry them. You can, or just lay them out in the sun wherever you can. I have a line and I can put my cloth diapers on it and I lay them out in the sun and bam, the sun does its magic and they are white again. Tip number 2 is if you are exclusively breastfeeding, you do not have to rinse the poop out of your diapers. You can just take that diaper, put it in the pail, and when it's washing day, throw them in the wash. And that is awesome. I always dread the day when both of my daughters started solids because I knew, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to start washing the poop out. That is not my favorite thing in the world to do, but I do it because of all the reasons I've just told you. And the last tip is detergents. On most of the websites you're going to read, they're going to tell you that you need a specific cloth diaper detergent. I'm here to tell you that that's not true. You don't need that. The Honest Company sells one that's awesome. I've used that. I've used like Rock and Green, just made specifically for cloth diapers. And what works best for me is regular Tide. Like I use the original Tide, and most of the time I use Tide Free and Clear or Free and Gentle, whatever it's called, and that works great. Like it gets everything out. The only thing I wouldn't suggest is using a homemade detergent. I know like a lot of the homemade detergents that I've seen on Pinterest or around, or that I've heard of, are basically, there's not actual detergent in there. It's just a bunch of fabric softeners, basically. Did I say basically? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something. Yes? No? I don't. Okay, guys, here I go. It's going to be like Speed Racer here because I didn't give myself much time in these clips. Those are my cloth wipes. All I do is I keep a spray bottle of water right by my changing table, and when I need to, I just spritz the wipe and on we go. So those are probably half of my cloth diapers. I just keep them in a drawer folded, and when I am done with a diaper, if it's a wet one, I just take the insert out, throw it in my diaper pail right there. If it is a dirty diaper, a poopy one, I rinse it out in the sink and then I throw it in the pail. Then I bring it onto the wash machine, put it on a rinse cycle first, make sure the water is hot/cold, cold being the rinse cycles. Dump all the diapers in there. You can even put in the diapers from your wet bag, throw your wet bag in there. And then once the rinse cycle is over, put it on the wash cycle. And this should be hot water. I use regular detergent. It's free and clear, but you can use any detergent that you like. I know a lot of people use, like half of the amount that's supposed to be used in a regular cycle. But I use the full amount because diapers are dirty and I would rather have detergent buildup than poopy and pee-pee buildup. You know what I mean? I don't want ammonia on my daughter's bum. So that's what I do. I have used other detergents, but I haven't noticed a difference. And I know some people, if you use homemade detergent, I don't think that's enough because I don't think there's actual detergent in those. So definitely you want to buy one. It doesn't necessarily have to be just for cloth diapers. It doesn't even have to be free and clear. Find one that you like and one that works for you. And this is just me folding them. It's a pocket diaper. So you just shove the insert in there, fold it up, and then get that all done with. Probably takes you about 10 minutes, and then you're good to go. Do that about 1,000 times over. I've got my little helper with me, and with the magic of editing, I am done. Hello. Earth to... Cloth diapers are everywhere.